mastered our language and challenged the Muslims to public debates. Now, the Muslims had no excuse. The young men tell the elders, they said, look, Saab, you know, if hamari zaban ke andar hamare saath bahas karne mangta hai, this guy wants to debate with us in our language, how can we say no now? So Maulana Abdul Aziz of Delhi, he was forced to take up the challenge. And there was a reverend founder from England who was taking a lead in that debate expedition. And according to the appointed time and date, the debate starts. And I'm told in the book, I'm reading this in the book, that 100,000 people gathered at that great meeting. I don't know how voice was carried those days. But somehow the people loved it, they enjoyed it. Even if they didn't hear, they could see what's going on at a distance. 100,000 people gathered. And the Reverend began, Reverend Paul. So he began by requesting the Maulana. He said, Maulana Sahib, respected learned man, please get started. So the Maulana Sahib reasons. He says, you are our elder brother. Christianity precedes Islam by 600 years. As such, you are our elder brother, and according to our culture, you have the first choice. Secondly, you are our guest. No doubt an unwelcome guest, but a guest at that. So as such, according to our culture, you have the first preference. So the Reverend was forced to begin. And he began with a question. He says, Maulana Sahib, in Urdu, where is your Prophet Muhammad now? Your Prophet, where is he now? So the Maulana thought for a moment, and he said, he is in Jannatul Firdaus with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is in blessed heaven with God Almighty. Out of that answer came the second question. He said, all right. You say he was in heaven. He's in heaven. Where was he when his grandson Hussein was martyred at Karbala? Where was he then? So again the Maulana thought for a moment, and he replied, he was still in Jannatul Firdaus with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in blessed heaven with God. Where was he then? So again the Maulana responds that he was in Jannatul Firdaus with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Out of that answer came the third question. He said, all right. If he was with his Allah in heaven when his grandson Hussein was martyred at Karbala, butchered at Karbala, didn't he ask his Allah for help? So there was a long pause. And the Reverend started beating his feet. He said, come on. Didn't he ask his Allah for help? If you have a big brother like this, and if somebody comes bullying me, haven't I got the right to say, brother, come, please, save me. Didn't he ask Allah for help? So after a long pause, the Maulana says, yes, he did. They said, what did he say? What did Allah say? Because we know he wasn't saved. And there was an inordinate pause. So the priest started beating his feet once more again. Come on. So the Maulana and the people felt the battle is gone. Battle is lost. Maulana ne humko mara diya. Khalas, he's finished that. Come on. So the Maulana said, Allah began to cry. So what? Allah cried? He said, yes, Allah cried. He said, I couldn't save my own son, Jesus. How can I save your grandson? And the battle was over. You see, it was a matching of the wits. It has nothing to do with truth or falsehood. See, you try to be clever, you try to catch him out, he catches you out. Catch as catch can. You know that you do in wrestling. There's all in wrestling, there's catch as catch can. This is intellectual catch as catch can. Catch the other fellow out, he's trying to catch you out.